I want to talk to you today about your lineage. Where are you from? You know? Who are you? Do you know how important it is to know exactly where you came from and who you are? Most people say, yeah, of course, Angela, we knew that. We know it's very important for us to know where we came from or what lineage we are. But do you really understand from a spiritual aspect, what spiritual lineage do you come from? So this lesson today is going to be brought to you from the book of Jeremiah, chapter 1, verses 4 and until. The word of the Lord came to me saying, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. I anointed you as a prophet to the nations. Oh, sovereign Lord, I said, I do not know how to speak. I am only a child. But the Lord said to me, do not say, I am only a child. You must go to everywhere I send you to and say whatever I command you. Do not be afraid of them, for I am with you, and I will rescue you, declares the Lord. And then the Lord reached out his hand and touched my mouth and said to me, now I have put my words in your mouth. See, today I appoint you over nations and kingdoms to uproot and tear down, to destroy and overthrow, to build and to plant. Wow. I want to go back to verse 5. Because we're talking about lineage. And God said, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you as a prophet to the nations. This is why lineage is important, because guess what? Oftentimes we say in our family, when we're speaking of our family, we say, hey, I come from a long line of preachers. I come from a long line of teachers. I come from a long line of singers, dancers. However, so what is in them is in me. Or what is in your family is in you, because you are part of that tree. And so when you say, God, why must I go through these things? Why must I have trials and tribulations? Why must I receive the toughest battle? Because God said, before you were born, I knew you. And just like God knows you, guess who else knows you? Satan. Satan knows you. And because Satan was put here to kill, steal, and destroy, you think that he doesn't know God appointing you as a prophet? Do you think that he doesn't know that you were destined to fulfill God's life purpose he has for you? See, somebody may be saying, God, why am I homeless? God, why am I starving? God, why am I sick? God, why am I broke? God, why am I going through these things? I don't understand. God will say, because I give my strongest battles to my strongest soldier. You have to know who your enemy are. See, you are in a spiritual warfare. And and the devil hate anything of God. So he's going to attack you. You are in a constant battle. He's going to attack you over and over and over again to try to stop you from using your life, from spreading love, from doing the work and the will of God. You have to understand that you are somebody. You have to understand that your lineage brought you here. You are somebody. You are destined to be great. You are destined to do the work and the will of God. You are destined to fulfill your promise. You are destined to spread love and healing throughout the world. And the enemy knows that. So the enemy try to stop you with sickness. The enemy try to stop you with worrying about your bills. The enemy try to stop you from murders. The enemy is trying to stop you with depression, with anxiety. But you have to know that God is a good God, and everything you have comes from the Lord. Because God said, I am here to heal, and so you can live life, but live life freely and abundantly. Amen. So when you say, God, why must I go through these things? You are going through these things for a lesson. You have to understand that you are a soldier in the army of the Lord. And once you understand that, then you will put on your vessel, you will put on your armor, and you will fight. Not for you, you will fight for you. You will fight for God. You will fight for your children. And you will win. Because victory is God. Victory is mine, said the Lord. So when you say, Lord, I can't. See, the devil try to play with your mind. He's not only after your mind, he's after your heart. Because the Bible says whatever is in a man's heart, so is he. So he attacks you with diseases. He attacks you with murderers. He attacks you with anxiety. He attacks you with